Well, hello, and here we are for our Tuesday episode of A Little Bit of Positive Balance in an Uncertain World. And today we're going to start a little bit differently. For those of you who are not kinesiology clients, this may feel a little strange. Just know that the balance will work for you when we actually set it up. For those of you who are clients and for those of you who aren't clients, just know that if at any time you want extra balance, you can go back and you can rewatch any of the ones I've already posted up, and that will work for you again when you record it, because that's how I've set them up. Now, today, I'm actually going to be putting the balance in place as we go through, because the feeling is that I need to ask you how you're feeling. And when we really connect into that, that's what the balance will be constructed around that. So the first thing I need you to ask you to do is just to sit quietly for a minute, close your eyes, and just go inside and just recognize how your body is feeling. Okay, so are you tense? Are you feeling a bit jittery? Are you is your mind going all over the place? Have you got a lot of worries at the moment? I've had a number of people this week say they're just still, even though there's not much that's changed for them in the way that they're living their day-to-day lives, they do have a sense of feeling really unsettled. There's an unease which doesn't seem to be shifting. Some people have said they kind of felt better last week. This week, they're more unsettled again. So whether it's as we're moving into yet another week of choosing to stay at home, I'm not sure. But so just close your eyes and I'll just give you a minute just to really focus on exactly how you're feeling now. I also want you to feel, where is that feeling? When you ask yourself, okay, so I'm feeling whatever it is you're feeling, if it's a fear, if it's just an unease, if it's a worry, if it's whatever it is. I mean, you might be feeling happy, which is absolutely great. But if you're not, if you're feeling one of the more negative emotions, and they're all absolutely essential to life, there isn't really a bad emotion or a good emotion, but if you are feeling something that you'd rather not be feeling at the moment, then just feel that and feel where it is in your body. Is that in your limbs? Is it near your heart? Is it in the pit of your stomach? Is it kind of around your hips, around that root chakra? So work out where you feel it. Some people may feel it all over, and that's absolutely fine. But some people will feel it very specifically in one area of their body. So see if you can capture that. Okay. So now Therapy Ted and I will now put the balance in place. So for those of you who aren't clients, this may seem a little weird, but we'll go forward anyway. So the first we are using a quantum kinesiology balance. So that is set. We're using 2 cosbats, and these are going to be on the root chakra. So again, we're feeling unsettled. So this is, for a lot of us, we are feeling a bit unsettled. Obviously, if that's not your sensation, it doesn't matter, because the root chakra is also about power. It's about drive. It's about sort of moving you forward to the next phase. And I know there's a lot of talk about that at the moment in the press about how we move forward from this. So we've got that here, and the first harmonic is going to be on the second page. So we have an original trigger and its events. Okay, so we've got ancestral inheritance. So I'll just make a note of that, because as for those of you who don't know, I write everything down, and that seems to, in speaking it and writing it down, that seems to create the recipe for the vibration. Okay. So moving on to the next one is also on this page. Okay. Is also an original trigger? No. A trigger that reactivates symptoms? Yes. So we've got left-hand column. No, we've got middle column. So the first one, the second one, the third one. Okay. So this is actually home. Obviously, a lot of us are seeing much more of our homes we would normally do. So maybe that in itself can be a problem for some people. So anything else we need to know about that? No, there isn't. So I'll just put the harmonic in place. Okay, energy permission to move on. Yes, we have. So on this page, no. On page 3, no. Page 4, page 5, page 6. So we've got survival mechanisms. We've got suppressed emotions. Now, I think probably we won't need to find out what these are because these will be different for all of you. Do we need to know what these are? No. Okay. So this will be the emotion that you've been feeling, that as I set it up at the beginning to get you to really think about what your emotion is. Okay. Or maybe it's a collection of emotions. So anything else we need to know about that? No. So I'll just write the harmonic down. And for clients, you know that I take a yawn or a sigh when the harmonics go in place. And if any of you feel like doing that, if you feel your body wanting to sigh or yawn, then just go ahead and do it. Energy permission to move on, yes. Also on this page, also in this column, no, in the next column. So we've got the first one, no, we've got the second one. So we've got negative beliefs. And I would imagine that these will be driving the emotions. And again, they will be different for all of us. But let's just see if there's one that might be more general for all of us. Is there any, do we need to know more about that? No, so they're obviously, they may be very different. So we'll just go with the general, because then that will work for everybody. So again, I'm just writing the harmonic down. Okay, so that's all we have for this particular balance. So Therapy Ted has it this end. And what I want you to do is, is there anything else for this particular balance? Oh, there is. Okay. Is this an energy remedy? Yes. Okay. Back flower remedy? No. One of the other essences that we've got down here? Yes. So we've got a karmic essence. This deals with your ancestral stuff. So I'll just have to go and get those. Okay, so let's see which ones we've got. Okay, so we've actually got white bluebell, which is this one, which is actually for oversensitivity. So as if we're all just got a little bit more exposed, as if we're missing layers. And so things are getting at us more than we would normally feel. So that's quite a good one for us to have. Anything else on the body? No. Okay. So Therapy Ted has this end. And what I'd like you to do now is I would like you just to go inside and I would like you to connect with that space where you had that feeling. If it's all over, then that's fine. Just close your eyes and just really feel where that emotion is. And then I want you just to feel as if it's either drifting away. It may kind of just see if you can see any kind of visualization of how that's leaving your body. Maybe it's just shrinking, getting smaller. Maybe it's quite dark and it becomes lighter and lighter and lighter. And if you're struggling a little bit with this, I just want you to keep thinking, all will be well. Just keep thinking that all will be well. Now we're going to end the video here, but if you can sit for an extra 5 or 10 minutes and just stay quiet and just keep saying for yourself, all will be well. Therapy Ted will keep holding the balance here for the next 10 minutes. And when you watch this, obviously it will work for you as well. So thank you very much for joining me today. And I'll see you, and Therapy Ted will see you on Friday. Okay, have a good week.